Who was Eugene Jacques Bullard? He later became the first Black American fighter pilot. Born on October 9, 1895 in Columbus, Georgia, Bullard was one of 10 children born to William and Josephine Bullard. His father had been enslaved, which made Eugene dream of a better life. Even as a boy, Eugene said he wanted to live in France because he heard Black people were treated better there. He later became known as the Black Swallow of Death because of his bravery in the war. At age 11, Eugene ran away from home after white men tried to hurt his father. He wandered through Atlanta and joined a group of performers called the Five Pickaninnies. He worked odd jobs at horse stables and circuses to survive. He hopped on ships as a stowaway and worked as a cabin boy. At age 16, he traveled in Scotland, then traveled to England, and finally to France in 1912. Eugene loved France so much he decided to stay there for good. He worked as a boxer and a performer in France. He learned to speak fluent French, and people started to admire his charm. When World War I started in 1914, Eugene joined the French Foreign Legion. He wanted to fight for France even though he was not a citizen. Eugene got injured twice in battle and earned the Croix de Guerre, a high French medal. In 1917, he joined the French Air Service and trained to fly at Avord Flying School. He flew a Navy-Por 24 biplane and completed 20 combat missions. Bullard painted a black heart on his plane with the words, "Tout le sang qui coule rouge," which means, all blood runs red. He became the first Black American military pilot in history, years before the Tuskegee Airmen. He fought in Verdun, one of the most dangerous World War II battles in 1916. Eugene flew over enemy lines on dangerous missions. He shot down at least one German aircraft in battle. French pilots respected him, but American forces rejected him because of his skin color. He earned 15 French war medals, including the Médaille Militaire. After World War I, he opened a nightclub called Le Grand Duc in Paris. He became friends with Josephine Baker and Langston Hughes. In the 1930s, Nazis began to rise in Europe and danger returned. During World War II, Bullard worked as a spy for France, pretending to be a bartender. When Germany invaded France in 1940, he fled to Spain, then New York. In the 1920s, Eugene married a French woman named Marcel Struman. They had 2 daughters, Jacqueline and Lolita. Sadly, his marriage fell apart in the 1930s, and he lost custody of his children. Bullard never saw them again after fleeing France in World War II. This was one of the deepest heartbreaks of his life. Eugene spied on Nazi soldiers while working in his bar in Paris. He gave information to the French resistance and helped protect France. The Germans beat him badly when he tried to escape during the invasion. He came back to the U.S., but no one believed his heroic story. He worked as an elevator operator at the Rockefeller Center in New York City. In 1994, the U.S. Air Force made him a second lieutenant years after his death. In 1959, France made Eugene Bullard a Knight of the Legion of Honor. Eugene died on October 12, 1961, almost unknown in America. In 1994, the U.S. Air Force made Bullard a second lieutenant years after his death. Former President Bill Clinton recognized Eugene Bullard in a speech. helping more current generations become aware of the achievements of Eugene Jacques Bullard. You are looking at a side-by-side picture of Jacques Bullard and a statue that was made in his honor. A statue of Bullard was placed in the Museum Aviation of Georgia. Eugene Bullard was brave, talented, and full of mystery. He flew high when the world told him he couldn't. Why don't more people know his name? Let's help change that. Like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more powerful untold history stories. And I thank you for watching. I thank all of you who have subscribed and watched this video to the end, including all of the ads. Remember, know your history.